interaction of the whole process. All right. So so that's what we'll be doing. First thing I want to get from us is I would like to know how this course has been. All right. I would like to know how we've all been how this course has been to you. First of all, what I want us to do is I want to see everybody's face right now. So I'm going to also let me put on my camera so that you guys can see me. Okay. You can see me very well, guys. Yeah. So I want us to understand that it's just a meet. Everybody on meet on. I want to see everybody's face right now. Put off the camera. Let's see. Put on your camera. Let me see all of it, and then let me know that's making your time to do amazing work with me. I think I can see you. Let me open my. All right. So what we'll do it now. I have to show everybody. Are you guys hear me?
Yeah, yes, we can.
All right. So what I will try to do for me is
Yes, we can. Yes.
I want all of us to have little introduction. Just this way, hi, my name is Velvet, and I'm in Lagos State. Just like that. My name is Velvet. I'm in Lagos. My name is this. You can also tell us what you do for a living. So, for example, myself, my name is Velvet. I'm in Lagos State. I work with Etifier as well as I'm for National Pro University. All right. So the same flow. Everybody should have that. So we're going to do this for a while, and then we can get started. All right. So let's move on. I'm going to call the random number. Okay. I'm going to call the random number. I'm going to call anyone to just give us their rundown. My name is whichever Lagos State or Delta State, wherever you are. There's a location, and then we just do that for at least 20 or 30 persons, then we move on to the next phase. Right. So I'm going to call someone. Rex Lawrence. Can we start from you?
Okay, my name is Rex. I don't know. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. So Rex, hold on, please. When you finish giving us your own rundown, what you would do is to appoint someone else to go after you. All right.
Okay.
So just call anybody here after you. Go ahead, please.
Okay. My name is Lawrence. I'm in Abuja. I work in a radio station. So I call on Lawal to take over me, please.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Deji. I work with a financial institution. I do back-end support.
Everyone, let's say might be on mute, please.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Okay. My name is Emeka. And, I work with a logistics company. My
Please appoint someone to go
name
after
is
you.
Emeka Amici. That's my full name. Okay. Godwin. Godwin should go ahead.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Godwin Oko. Hi.
Na sabo ne. An tuka ka azumin satellite. Tuka application sai. Na ga
Sorry, please. Others should try and mute their mic. Okay, I don't know if I should continue.
Continue.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Oku Godwin. So, I'm a computer engineer. So, basically, I'm into hardware and software. I'm so delighted to meet each and every one of you in the cohorts in the Slack. So, first and foremost, I'll say it's a very wonderful thing to be in the community as well. So, that's just it. I'm currently in Cross River State, Calabar precisely.
Call on the next person. Godwin, go ahead and call on the next person to introduce yourself.
Okay. So the next person should introduce his or herself. I don't know who is the next person.
Okay, let me just go after.
Hello, hello, good afternoon. My name is Zoe and I live in Lagos. Nice meeting everybody.
Nice meeting you too.
Okay, good afternoon.
Hi everyone.
Well, we can't see you, Tony.
Okay. Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon, everyone. Yeah, my name is Ugochi. I stay in Lagos. Oh, I'm a business owner and I want to migrate to tech. That's why I'm in this class. Nice meeting you guys. Thank you.
You're meant to show your face, madam. Thank you, Ugochi. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, good afternoon.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Good
I'm
afternoon.
Mr. Steven. I'm Mr. Steven. I'm a teacher and a salesman. I'm currently in Aba. I deal with fabrics, and I teach senior secondary English as a part-time, English language and literature to be precise. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome. Good to have you.
Hi,
Hello,
good
good morning.
afternoon, everyone. Can you all hear me?
Or is it afternoon?
Yes, you're welcome, Joy.
Oh, yeah, my name is Joy Philip. I am based in. I work with an INGO as a researcher, so I actually want to build my knowledge on UI UX research to add to my current knowledge. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. Okay, it's afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone.
You're welcome.
Thank you. My name is Ishaku Reji, based in Lagos. I'm a nurse, email copywriter, and hoping to build a career in UI UX design. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Loud.
Yes, go on.
I'm a product designer, an intern at a food catering company in Lagos, Nigeria.
Thank you, Olaoluwa. Now I'll continue, please.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me, please? Yeah. My name is Kabir Awal. I based in Lagos. I work in a cement company. My work is on SAP ERP consultant. Just like to add, have a knowledge on UI UX design to add it into my knowledge of SAP. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You are welcome.
Hi, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, please continue.
Good afternoon. My name is Rachel Davis. I'm a social media manager and also a junior product designer. It's great to be here. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shaibu Ismail Baku. I'm a graduate of mechanical engineering from ABU Zaria, currently doing my second degree in software engineering. I and my partner own a logistics company here in Abuja. So that's what I do for a living.
Thank you, Mr.
Good
Shaibu.
afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Sam from the States, and I'm happy. And thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody.
Yes, go on. Thank you. Welcome.
Okay, I'm Wendy Udekwe, and I'm a customer service executive at White Pion Nigeria Limited. I want to become a product designer. Want to have knowledge of what it's like to be working remotely. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Wendy. Mr. Ridwan, please. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Welcome, Mr. Ridwan.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is John Odeyemi. I live in Ondo State, correct and precise, and I'm a website designer. I work with Open Heritage Media. So where we design different products and services, and we can.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ridwan.
Yeah, from Lagos.
She said she will come. The thing is, is she ready to come over? Yeah. Because now, this guy is well. Nah, so yes.
Mr. Adeleke, please, can you mute your mic? Thank you.
So say na where money dey now from yes, so we just enter.
Good afternoon, everyone.
We should balance with
Hello. Can you hear me, please?
Mr. Adeleke, please, can you mute?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Daniel Luya. I live in Oyo, Akwa Ibom State, student of petroleum engineering, 500 level. I am glad to be here, but I think the
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mr. Emmanuel Amy, a business owner, and I'm presently in Osun State. Thank you.
Welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Daniel Luya. Please, I beg to repeat again. I live in Oyo, student of petroleum engineering, but I think the organization here is very poor. It was supposed to be after introduction. You mentioned the next person, so we can proceed. So that we don't have a cluster.
Okay, please call someone else. So let's have.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Daniel.
All right, thank you. So, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to meet everyone of us. At least know where we are. All right. So now the next phase I want to get from us is on the course itself, because I'm going to give us a little rundown of what we've done and the whole idea and the concept of the course. Maybe I did not really do this on time. When I mean on time, like before we started the course. So right now I should be able to give us a little rundown on what I expect every one of you to get at the end of the course, okay? So that we all know the direction we want to put you guys in. So sorry, I have a little distraction here. From my end, I just want to fix up some things so that I'll be settled. Okay. All right, so before I start, I want to just get just 10 persons. Just what you will do for me, you just have to raise your hands. So what I want to get from you is I want to just get a little feedback of what you've been learning in the course. and then what are the challenges that you've been facing with the course, and then what do you think about it, or what are your aspirations for the course. So just 10 persons will do this. The others can just drop it on their on the chats, on the email chat or in call chats. You can drop it, but I just want to get 10 persons that will just give me a basic rundown of how the course has been, so that we can we can just get an understanding of what you guys have been up to in the course. All right. So let me just, if you want to just raise your hand. I'll just pick anybody. Okay. On my list, Ola, can everybody mute your mic, please? So on my list, Ola Oluwa Akinshola, please just tell us of course your name, then tell us the challenges that you've been facing with the course and how the course has been, and then your aspiration for the course.
Okay. Generally, the course has been okay. I feel I've not really had any challenges so far, and basically, I'm already into product designs. I work with Figma and Adobe XD. So I want it to be that by the end of the course, I want to have my full portfolio ready and meet other designers who grow and work with me as we go further in this tech journey. So that is just my aspiration for the course.
Please pick someone. Okay. Sorry, Godwin Oko, please go ahead.
Okay, good afternoon once again. So I'm Godwin. So basically, based on the course that I've been trying to get online since I joined the Slack community, I'm finding it difficult because to be honest, there are some things which they posted online which, so at my own end, I'm not following it up because the group I created, I've not been, other people have joined the group, but it seems that nothing is happening in the group and everybody there is not carrying along. And secondly, what I wanted uh, to also request is in terms of the Slack group, each community supposed to, or each of the groups supposed to be created effectively in the group so that if you go to any group that you belong to in any of the UIX, then you know that okay, I belong to the Figma, I belong to the fintech, is it the retail and logistics, the other groups, because a lot of people are not following up what is going on since the training started. As well, I've been using my time to learn some YouTube videos on my own and also trying to get some things. I also download Figma in my system to put so many things in place. But in terms of the group and the productivity, I'm thinking they should improve it more so that other that are not following should follow it. Thank you for that's my own opinion.
Thank you, Mr. Godwin.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Stefan, you can go next, please.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm a computer engineer by profession. I work for a software company in Lagos, but I'm stationed in Abuja for their field service coordination. The course is quite good for a self-paced course. It's running smoothly. But my personal challenge is I want to be able to access course from my PC, but I seem to have access only through my mobile phone. So that's the only challenge I'm experiencing. But other than that, the course is running smoothly and it's quite interactive. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Wisdom, you can go next, please.
Okay, I'm Wisdom Alhana, currently in River State, Port Harcourt. The course is very productive, it's easy to learn and understand, and I like the fact that whenever every section is over, you continue from the next place you stop rather than skipping and causing complications. So it's very productive and easy to understand. But the only problem is the website. Sometimes when I try to access the website to learn the course, I can't. I don't know what the problem is. If it's because of the number of persons trying to access and learn, but I'll be grateful if that can be fixed.
Okay. Thank you very much, Wisdom. So
Now,
Mr. Velvet, I think you can take on that. Mr. Ola, I think you can lower your arm if you have spoken.
can you guys hear me, guys?
Yes, yes,
Yes, we
yes.
can. Yeah, so I think I didn't get to hear some of you. I wasn't hearing anyone before now. So I asked Ruthie to go next. Okay, so Boniface, anyway, you can go next, please. We just have three persons, then we start the business of today. So Boniface, please go next.
Hello. Yeah. Am I?
Increase the volume. Can't hear you.
Please go
You're
ahead.
audible. We can't hear you. Please increase the volume.
Okay. Yeah. My name is Boniface. I am a business owner. I've been itching to acquire skill in this UI UX. Actually, what I do is graphic design. So UI UX is a skill I've been looking up.
I know, but you don't.
So I asked you, Mr. Velvet, about if it's possible for one to join more than one tech category. Though I didn't get a straightforward answer. So I don't know if it's if we are restricted to just one tech category. If we have option of choosing up to two or more tech category.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So I know I don't know if I hadn't responded to you, but one thing we are actually aiming to achieve with the tech category is because of your portfolio. Although if you had actually if your team had a meeting with us, we would have exposed that to you before now. But then let me just let you guys know about it, okay? So the reason why you're not going to be joining more than one category for this particular project is because of the goal of the categorization. So it's supposed to be we are trying to create a portfolio for yourself. So if as a product designer, most people what they are looking out for, it's not necessarily the certification. Nobody is saying that I'm a product designer. I graduated from Stanford Product Design School, or my name is Manuel. I graduated from National University Product Design School. This is my certificate. Nobody cares about your certification. Okay, what everyone that you want to work with, what they care about as a product designer is your portfolio. What have you done? Let me see what you've done. Don't show me certification. Show me proof of what you've done. So because of that, that is the major thing everybody will be looking at for. Even the clients you want to work with, the companies you want to work with, they will tell you, sharing your portfolio with me. So you have to share links of where you've put up your design, share them the links of website that you've designed, so they can go through them and see it. So what we are trying to create for you guys is a place whereby you guys will get your portfolio right. So if, for example, as a let me say as a company, let's say as Facebook, and I want you to work with my product design team, or let's say I'm a new startup and I am a new travel agency and I want to create an app for my website, for my new startup. And then I asked you, let me see what you've done. And then you showed me 2 pages for design that you've done, 5 pages for fintech, 2 pages for maybe for EdTech, just scattering it along everywhere without giving me a feel of start to finish of a particular product or a particular project, then it becomes a bit messy. And for me as the owner of the business, I just feel that okay, I don't think you'll be able to handle this thing. I may be confused in making my decision because I'm not getting the vibe that I want to get from you as a product designer. So the whole essence of this categorization is to ensure that you guys are moving in a particular direction. So if, for example, you are in a SaaS team, let's say you are in a SaaS as a software as a service project. So that means you're building a particular you're designing a particular product, because this project is going to comprise into 3 different projects. One of them, you would be replicating what a particular website, a particular product. The second is that you're going to be innovating along that particular product, right? And then the last one, you're going to be bringing a new idea to a particular product or to a particular industry. Okay, so that is the phase we want you guys to go through, so that when you are done with a particular design, with a particular product, because you would be designing more than 1 page. You're going to be designing so many pages in just that product to replicate it, at least 10. So some of you as a team, all of you may design the same kind of product, the same pages and all of that. Then why some of you will just say, okay, you work on a particular page, you work on the login page, but landing page where everybody wants to see, everybody will have to replicate it. So we just want to make sure that once you are done with that particular first phase, the next phase you're doing, you are innovating around that thing. So when somebody asks for your portfolio, let me see what you've done in your portfolio. They will see that, okay, this is the first thing you did. You replicated the exact Facebook. After replicating the exact Facebook, they now see another of your project or that you've worked on, and they saw that you innovated on Facebook, different pages, different screen sizes, and all of that. Then it gives you that confidence that you can actually start up with task and end it. At least you can go from one phase to the next phase upon completion. All right. So what we are trying to achieve with you guys in this particular cohort that we've added you guys is for the fact that your portfolio should be standard to the point that if anybody asks for your link to your portfolio, they should be able to see what you've done from start to the end and not getting so many things that you've done. All right. So that is why we've not told you guys to join more than one. Although the knowledge that you're going to get from this course, you can use that to build any kind of design. You can use that to design any kind of product for fintech, for edtech, for SaaS, for AppTech, for ProTech. All of them, you can actually use the same concepts to do any kind of product. But what we want you guys to do is that You guys are the whole categorization just helps you to create a portfolio in one particular kind of industry from start to finish. I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah. Yes, I think the last things you said, I finally answered the question, because what I actually wanted to get is, if this categorization is restricting one to a certain category, and then since there are vast categories, but you have answered it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, so the last Samson, Samson, you can go next.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, my name is Samson. I'm a telecom engineer. So I've started with the course, with the courses. So, however, where I'm actually having challenges with joining the course, the Slack link that was sent to me, I'm having difficulty to join the group. So I don't know how to go about it. It's just telling me that they're unable to accept the Slack connection invitation. So, and it was sent like 4 days ago.
Okay, you're not on Slack, but are you on Telegram?
Yes, I'm on Telegram.
So you can chat me privately on Telegram, all right? I'm in that same channel. So you can chat me up there privately, and I will sort that out for you to join the Slack. All right?
Okay, thank you. Really appreciate it.
Okay, you're welcome. So last person to talk here, Shoaibu Ismail. You can go next, please.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shuaibu. Once more, Shuaibu Ismail Bako. I'm a mechanical engineer. Okay, I don't know. I think in one way or the other, I missed the link for the group that was sent to the category that I chose. I chose agrotech, but I didn't get the link to join their space. So I don't know. Can one change? And I want to ask also, can one change his desired category? So I think these are my two contributions. So far, the videos I've been watching have been very, very, very educating, and I want to say thank you to you, Mr. Velvet. You've done very well.
Okay, thanks a whole lot for that. All right, so if you decide to make changes to your group, it's fine. Okay, so we're not being very strict on that. Choice could change. You may want to, okay, I want to build my career in this particular space. So you may want to make changes to it. It's fine. So if, for example, you don't have a particular group right now, definitely you can change it to something else. All right. So you're not being restricted to what you can, to where you can go to as a group. But for now, we're going to be making everybody to be in one group for this particular course. You understand? Because we want to take you guys on a journey from start to the finish. But that doesn't mean on your own, when you are trying to become better, when you're trying to become do your practicals and every other thing, while you're designing for your particular group, maybe your projects, that doesn't mean that you would be restricted to just that particular category. You could do something else. You could do something better. You could go to other categories and just throw out something. All right, and then you are actually good to go. So every of the things you guys learned or would learn in the course would help you guys to do design for any kinds of company. Okay, so what we will be teaching you guys in this course, we'll be teaching you guys the basics, we'll be teaching you guys the advanced, so we'll be teaching you guys what you need to know as a professional in your course to make your work faster. All right, all of those things will be taught at different stages of the course. All right, so that's just it. Whichever group you want to join, you can just say, okay, I no longer want to be in the particular group. I want to be in this new group. It's fine. You can make your choice. You can make your decision, and we will change you and add you up to the new group and take you off the old group. I hope that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. But one more thing, please. I don't know. Can I just?
Go ahead.
Okay. I don't know if there's anybody that feels like a physical class would go a long way for this particular course, or I'm the only one thinking that way. Maybe once, twice, if we can meet up, and then sometimes it's just good like that when you can just show me something. See this stuff. I appreciate things like that, but if it's not convenient, it's not a problem. We'll do our best. We'll try with this one.
Okay. Okay. At the moment, there's no way we will be able to do physical class because of our locations. Okay. So as you can see, every one of us are coming from different location. If you were there in this particular call from the beginning, you would see that people in this call or in this course are from different parts of the country. So there's no how we can do physical. I can't be in every part of the country at a time. So the best thing we can do is for us to have we give you the videos. We actually made the video to be such a way that it is super easy to understand. So taught to the lay, I don't know how I want to put it, but to the layman terms, if there's anything lower than layman, that's how I'm trying to make the video very seamless and very understanding. So that is why sometimes I have to make 2 or 3 examples to give you guys an explanation for a particular thing I want you guys to get. All right. But then for the purpose of I want to talk to somebody, that's the whole essence of this live sessions. So that whenever you are doing something and you have an issue, like you have something you're not getting something, so you want to get clarity on that, then that's why we have this particular live session every 2 weeks. So everything that you've been working on that you don't have answers to, first of all, you drop it on the Slack channel or Telegram channel. But for now, also the WhatsApp channel that you guys have created for your course, you could drop the question there. And then if there is no answers to it immediately, then you can now join in the live session, right? So that's what we are looking at. That's what we are looking at achieving, so that every one of us will be on the same pace or on the same phase. We don't want anybody to keep everybody backward. So that's why we say, okay, this is the videos uploaded at the first week. Watch the videos. After you're done with the videos, go to the next one. Just keep going on like that. And then at the end of the course of their particular module, depending on how fast you are, right, you can now maybe go to the next one or to the next module, as the case may be. So we always have this live session just to make sure that we settle those people that are having 1 or 2 challenges. All right, so that's the whole essence of our live session. You have an issue, you're trying to ask something, you don't know how to go about it. How would you do it? Okay, you want to reach out to me, I'm not available, I'm not able to assign it there on the on Slack or any part of the system. Then you come here, we discuss it so that we can show every other person. Then also, I might just go through the whole thing that you guys have learned. I just give you guys a little understanding, maybe overview of what you guys should look out for when doing your designs and all of that. All right. So that's the whole thing. We can't do live session. We can't do physical class, but the best thing we can do is live session. But the live session, why we even took live session off, is because of the network fluctuation amongst all the students. Right now, I'm having some little hiccups with my laptop, and I'm also joining with my phone on my laptop. So sometimes it's breaking me out. Okay, if it's breaking me out and I'm teaching, it's breaking you out and you're learning. So sometimes the live class will take you off. Maybe I'm teaching in the board, I'm showing you guys, sharing my screen, and then you miss out at some point. You may not come back, you may not be able to get back that you've lost. But there's no how that you have a video with you that is pre-recorded, that you will get lost at some point that you can't go back. You would always go back so that you get everything that has been taught, everything that has been said on that particular for that particular course or for that particular video. Okay, so that is why for me the pre-recorded video is the best when it comes to online learning. Is the best when it comes to learning entirely, not just online learning. When it comes to learning entirely, pre-recorded, that is, you can go back to what you've learned before, is the best. If our lecturers in school, when they are teaching in class, after they finish teaching in class, we have a copy of that same class, that same lecture that they taught. Nobody would fail any course in school because you can always fall back. to some of those things and watch them. And one thing about learning is that what you watch easily gets taught to you than what you read. I don't know if some of us know that or if that has been the ideology. But whatever thing you see, you might not forget what you see, but you can forget what you just read like 2 minutes later. You might have forgotten, but you will not forget
You are
what you
right.
watched. Right? So that's why some of us
You are
will
right.
watch a movie and tell somebody the movie from the beginning to the end. You understand? So that's it. But you can't tell somebody the story, you maybe the motivational book, you read how they said it and what they said. The quotes, you may forget it. So that's the whole essence why the recorded is actually the best for now. All right. So okay, guys. Let's just get started with this whole session. So sorry. I'm having so much. I don't know what's wrong with my laptop just now. I had some sessions in the morning down through to 12:30 today, and my laptop is actually misbehaving. So I don't know how I want to make this effective for all of us. Because what I wanted us to look out for is I wanted to share my screen, which I'm going to find a way to do. All right, make sure that we are all on the same pace, and then we get everything right. So before I share my screen, let me just give us a rundown on what we want you guys to get in this course and the journey we are trying to take you guys to the course. All right. Some of you here actually knows product design. Some of you here actually knows UI UX. This is not the first time for you guys to know the tool called Figma. While some of you actually knows Figma, doesn't know anything that has to do with Figma, UI UX, or anything that has to do with product design. So this particular course houses these sets of categories of people. Okay, so what we're trying to achieve, we want to make sure that we break the system in a way that everybody flows. So for those of you who actually have idea on UI UX, this is what I'm going to tell you. All right, you may have a very good idea in UI UX with Figma, but one thing for sure is that no knowledge is wasted. So in as much as I'm starting from the beginning, because I know that I'm teaching somebody that is just coming to the Figma space or to the UI UX or product design space for the first time. So I have to make the course as simplified as possible to make sure that everybody gets it. Many of you here, some of the things I've said, you know it already. You even know better than what I even said over there. Some of you might even know better than me, actually. But what we are trying to make you guys get is that we want to put you guys on that journey where at the first phase, we give you guys the introduction. All right. The course is breaking down into different modules. We have 11 modules for this particular course for 12 weeks. Right? We have 11 modules for 12 weeks. So for the first 2 weeks, we dropped over 3 different modules. The introduction part, the understanding Figma, and then the designs, different the typography and colors. Okay, we dropped that for you guys to understand that that is the basics. So if you guys know how the basics work, then the work of you doing your design is already taken care of, because everything you guys have learned in terms of creating your frames, in terms of creating your knowing how to make use of your shapes, knowing how to make use of your colors, your typography. Once you know all those basics, it means that you just need to know how to make these things show in different screen sizes. Laptop, I want to check it on tab, and I want to check it on mobile, because these are the majorly 3 screens. Let me not even call 4 screens. These are 3 screens design. So when we talk about 3 screens, we're talking about desktop, tab, and mobile. And that is why whatever thing you're doing, any design you're creating, if you're creating a design for a desktop, maybe for a desktop application, most likely you're going to do the same thing for a mobile application. Or if you're doing something for a website, for a web interface, you're still going to do something for a mobile interface. As well, some of them you might even consider doing for a tab interface. But the peculiarity is that people want to know what is the number of people using a particular set of device, mobile desktop. These are the two most device used. More of mobile before the desktop. So that's why some of the companies will tell that you want to work with will tell you, please do mobile first before you do desktop. Because most of their clients, most of their users or people that they want to give that website to are mobile users. So they consider the preferences of the user and say, okay, for this particular user, yes, let's make use of let's do the mobile first and give it out to them. That is why sometimes they will even pay more attention to mobile than even the desktop. They want to make sure that on the mobile, the user can do this, can do that, but on desktop, they don't care. They can just maneuver and move on. But for mobile, they are making sure that they are getting everything right. That is because of the peculiarity of the user. So that is why in this course, I had to even go to meet you guys and tell you guys about the UX, the user UI UX, because these are two in product design. So product design is the encompassing name, whereby you have the UI, you have the UX, you have the UX researcher, you have different categories of business in that product design or in that product team. You have the product management and all of that. Okay, now these are specifications. Here in Nigeria, we learn almost everything at once. Here in Nigeria, most of the companies in Nigeria say, okay, you as a developer or as a product designer, you know UI, you know UX, you know UX research, you know product management and the likes. But over there, like in the US and those big guys like Google, Facebook, they don't even want you to do more than one. They just say you focus on UI, you focus on UX, you focus on the product management, you focus on the research, users research, focus on this, focus on that. All right. The reason why they are doing that is because they want you to channel your energy to making sure that the whole thing everybody is doing is to make the user's experience with that product seamless. Absolutely seamless. So that is why they will spend a lot of money to pay different set of people to produce a particular design. So that when you look at Google, why is Google has no image when you go to google.com. Google has no image when they started. When you go there, you just be seeing text, everything is text. But sometimes the first place you want to go to when you want to search for something is on Google. They're not giving you videos, although they've now made it such a way that the user experience, if I can read something, I want to see an image of it. I want to see the video of it. Now that is where the UX comes in. The UX is such okay, a user would want to search for something. I may go there how to cook rice, or how to cook jollof rice. And when I go to learn how to cook jollof rice, I'm tired of reading. Can't I see pictures of how to go the steps? So person will say, I want to watch a video on how to do this. So because of the peculiarity of the users, what they want, that is why the now said, okay, when you go to google.com, at the top you will see Google, you will see news, you will see image, you will see videos and the likes. Because they want to make sure that whatever thing you're looking for on that first page, when you search for something, you should get all the solutions you need. And that is why Google, because of, I'm just trying to explain some peculiarity of the UI UX and especially more of the user experience or the system, so that you, as a product designer, should have all of these things in your head. All right. I'm going to use Google as an example, and let's just see how we can move on from there. Google, when you go to google.com, the only thing you see there is just a search button. Now let's look at the user experience in that place. Now when you go there for the search button, you just type what are you looking for? You search how to cook jollof rice. Now when you press enter, the first thing Google will send to you is they will send you different contents, different links that you can go to get how to cook jollof rice. Right now, Google now said, okay, I want to create an algorithm for the user's experience. So what people would see first are the most important contents. So even you do something that you say, okay, I have to prepare jollof rice, you have your own, your website and everything. But on Google, you'll never be at the top. The reason why you're not there at the top is because Google search engine has not been able to see your own content as the top content. So they have that different metrics that they check before your content appears in the first page of Google. So that's why they now have search engine optimization and all of that. All right. So because of that, people will now come to that place and say, okay, if I click on the first one, I saw something nice. I go to the second one, I saw something nice, and all of that. You get. So it means that. Uh, people are actually getting value coming to your websites. Okay, but if they are coming to your website and they don't even know where they want to click to go check for videos, they don't know where to click to go check for image, they don't know where to click to go check for a news or something, then the website becomes not cool, where it's just for them to just be reading, certain websites are coming back, certain websites are start coming back. You get. So that is what the UI product design team does. They have a team of UI, they have a team of UX, they have a team of researchers, they have a team of managers, and all of that to make sure that that particular product that they want to produce or that they want to build will be seamless when the designers, the developers are building them. Okay, so now when you as a product designer, you're trying to create your design. Okay, while you're trying to create your design, you now start looking at the different people that you are working that would be consuming that product. For example, let's say you want to build let's say, for example, you want to build a social media platform. Now, social media platform, people will stay on social media for a very long time, right? People will be there, moving they want to see images, they want to see where they will like, they want to see comments and all of that. But the end point is that they will stay there on that website for a very long time. Sometimes in a day, some person might stay on the web on that particular website for over 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, as the case may be. So you as a product designer, you want to build a website, you want to build a design for this set of persons. All right, you want to build a design for a product for a social media platform. Now you now start looking at what do you consider for this particular platform? Should you make the the page to be all white? You now start considering, okay, if I make the page to be all white, what about people that have eye defects? So people that may not be able to look out for white screen everywhere, it affects their eyes. What can I do? What kind of color do I use as the dominant color that takes the 60% of the screen, which is the background color and all of that? What do they see frequently? Is it going to affect the eyes? Okay, it affects the eyes. Can I do a dark mode? So that is where this thing, that's where it comes in as a UI designer and a UX designer. The UX will research and tell the UI, okay, this is what you're supposed to do. Okay, don't make this to be too shouty, don't make it to be too bright. Reduce the background a little so that somebody that have eye defects will be able to understand, at least to be able to spend time on that website. Particularly learning system, educational system that you're coming there to watch a video or come there to view something, read a book or something. You should have a way to make sure somebody that is staying there for a long time would not have any defect on his or her eyes. So you start considering all of these persons. So that is why this particular course, first of all, started with the UX and the UI, giving you guys the different case scenarios, the different user personas, different user preferences, and all of that, so that you guys can now start getting the things right before you start your design. Because before you even start your design, you need to make a research on what are the people even doing. Because there's no new idea. If I will let you guys know, there's nothing like this is a new idea. If you tell yourself now, you want to start up a business, a startup, and then you are bringing up something, some nice concepts in your head that maybe you've not heard of. You just go on Google and just search on something similar. You will just see exactly what you've thought of. Another person have even done it, produced it. It is online. So in other words, there is no new idea. Rather, there's new innovation. Some of you are hearing of ChatGPT and all of that, AI, this and that. it is not even a new idea. The concept has been there for a long time. It has been there for a long time. When ChatGPT came up, Microsoft dropped theirs. If some of you have used the Microsoft AI, you will see that that one even gives you, sometimes it gives you the link to what you've asked and tell you, okay, this is the reference point, this is the reference point, this is the reference point. Use any of them. It can stimulate, it can do anything. It can even do designs for you. It can create good content for you before you even do your designs, right? So that is before those things were even thought of. People have already, it's already there. So that is why, as a designer, before you even start your design, you need to even get where you need to even have where you get inspirations from. Okay, so that's why in the next module, when we want to start our design proper, so all of those things will be taught in the next module. So, like I said, I'm taking you guys on a journey, not the basics as a UI designer, as a UX designer, and how to go about the use, making the user research and all of that surveys before you even start doing your designs. All right, so that is one thing. Then we brought you guys to the Figma after the first understanding of the UI US concepts. We took you guys through Figma. So Figma is actually the most used um, design tool because of the flexibility and the easy accessibility. All right. So with Figma, you can collaborate with different people. So that is why a complete team, other platform, other design team, they can also collaborate, right? But people prefer using Figma because of it's even web-based. You don't need to download, you don't need to do anything. Just go online, create an account, start designing. The only thing you just need to know how to do is to know how to put your make use of um the different tools that Figma has actually done for you to know how to use those tools and make your design. So once you have the concept of how a website should look like, or how a mobile app should look like, it's the same concept you will use in all kinds of design. In every design, every website you see has the same thing. Every website you see have headers. Every website you see has footer, except those ones that don't have it. But just know that every website you see have these different things that are common. They have a header where you see the logo. They have a place where you click on links to go from one page to the other. Some of them may not have the hero section where you see the ready to get started, click this, maybe introduction of the page, click on this button to sign up, or they may not have it. Maybe because it's not a landing page or something. But every website would have something very unique. Similarly, for every mobile app, they will have something that is similar. There must be a footer, there must be a header where you see the logo of the brand. These things are consistent. If you go to fintech apps, the same thing you're seeing on that is why even you as a person can go to GT Bank app and navigate GT Bank app without any form of tutorial. You've not watched anything, but you know how to navigate through GT Bank app. You now go to First Bank app. The same thing, nobody taught you what to do, but you know where to go because of the fact that you know the experience around this, and most times they are always the same. So that is why, as a designer, you're then going to start looking at making your design perfect. All right, just do something, get people's ideas, look at what they've done, innovate around it. This is how they place their button. This is how another person did their own button. Okay, I think I like this. That is why before you even start your design, there might just be a picture you have it. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we
Hello, can
understand.
you guys hear me?
We can hear you. We can
Okay.
hear
Yes,
you.
we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Hear you.
I can hear
All
you.
right. So that is why some persons before they even start their projects, they create a mood board for themselves. That mood board is they want to get. They just go online, search for different, go online, check for different images, different buttons, components, typographies, and just dump them on one page of their Figma and call it the mood board. So that is where they always go back to check and start getting inspiration. Okay, let me use this button. They now create those kind of buttons as components and keep them, save them as components so that they can reuse them. Because components can be reusable across all your designs, across different pages, right? So they just get all this inspiration. You don't need to even think of something crazy. That is why most of the websites you see, Jumia, It's the same thing as Konga. Jumia, where you see Jumia, you see Konga, you see Amazon, you see Alibaba. Check it. They all have the same thing. They have the same cards. They have the same description. The only difference is just a little way of the UI representation. Of maybe if I hover around the image, instead of me to be clicking next, I can just be moving on this button. I will see it. I will move to this. I will move my cursor to this particular, but to this particular place. I will see it. But every other user experience in those websites are the same. That is why we are not telling you that you guys will have to just. You are a UI UX designer, right? Please, can you please put your mic up? So let's say you want to design a website. You're a designer. You should be able to do what everybody is doing as a UI designer. So replicate Facebook. You should be able to give me Facebook everything that is there on Facebook. Because you are a designer, you know what are the concepts or how they went around to get a particular thing, right? So you should be able to do it. So that is why you would be able to. Sorry, let me. Abba, can you hear me? Sorry, let me mute him so that he. Okay. Hold on, please. Okay, so now when you as a designer you want to reproduce Facebook, you should be able to know everything that they did when you look at Facebook. So right now I'm even expecting that you guys would anytime you go to any website, you are looking at the UI of that website. And right now, you guys should even know exactly what is wrong with the design. Colors, typography, icons, and all of that, how it is being placed. And what is the reason behind, if I want to do a mobile app, should I put just the logo or I should put the text underneath it? Depending on the kind of people, what's the need? So even now, if you go to Facebook now, Facebook on their mobile app, on those stories and all of those at the top or the header there, they no longer add up the icon, the description there. Before you will see home, you will see stories, you will see videos and all of that, right? But right now they just give you icons. What's the reason behind it? You yourself as a product designer or as a UX designer, if you know what is the reason behind that. So that is why in this particular course, we will teach you at some point, right? And then you yourself as a student or as a product UI designer, you should now go on your own and make research for yourself. Because the fact is, the when I mean a brief, detailed enough for you to do whatever you want to do as a UI designer, right? But it's going to give you guys a brief of it, expecting that you guys will now on your own go make research and make the work easier for you. I may teach you guys how to do some nice background, how to make your background to be very dynamic and all of that. But sometimes you might go on and you see a better way of doing it. You understand? So that is what research will do for you. So you have to make research, okay? But now on the journey of this course, is one phase to the other phase. One phase to the other phase. Now we are done with the basics, right? The introduction has been done, understanding Figma has been done, knowing how to use your colors, how to create typography, how to create different type scale, how to create your type scale and all of that, how to create your palette, your shades of color and everything. You have been taught. Those are the basics. So now what you now need, what you are going to in the next phase is knowing how to use those things that you've learned to create some few pages. We've not started our project properly, right? But the next phase, we just introduce to you guys starting up a website interface or design, and then starting up a mobile design. So these are the two major designs that they would always request from you as a UI UX designer, except that you are building a software. Maybe if you are building a software for a desktop. There are a lot of software for desktop. Those kind of software like Adobe Premiere Pro, Adobe Photoshop.
Yeah, on and off.
Loud and clear. We lost you for a minute, but you came back on.
Okay, I think my
Yeah,
network
it is a
my network
network
is
glitch.
quite yes. So that's the reason why I don't like live sessions or live classes. It will just break us sometime. No, no, I've been talking since. But you guys can hear me clearly now, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
loud
but
and clear now.
we had most of the things you said. Yeah.
Most of the
Okay,
things
that's
is
fine. All right. So
I
that is
think it's
why.
better now.
Okay. So that is why you as a product designer, when I'm asking you, sorry, to come and work with me or work for me. All right. I'm telling you, we have this project. We want to do about 20 pages of our design, of our website, or our app. Now you look at those 20 pages, you're not actually creating 20 pages, but rather you are creating either 40 pages or 60 pages. Why I'm saying that is because you will do something for desktop. That same page that you created for desktop, you will do the tab view, and then you will do the mobile view. Now, this view I'm talking about is the sizes. We have 1440 by 1024. We have 768. We have 1080. We have for mobile. We have 312. That is the length, the width. That is your size. That is if you're looking at your phone now, the width of your phone, not the length, not the height, rather, but the width.
We can't hear you now.
I can hear you right now.
It has went off. Yes, I
You're
can
back
hear
now.
you.
You're back now.
Obviously, it is network glitch.
Okay. Most times I don't even know that the network is disturbing.
Because we are in
You guys
Nigeria,
can hear
it's
me
normal.
clearly now, all right? So, but
This is Nigeria.
we definitely get better. I
Someday.
hope so. Very soon. All right. So, I don't want us much time. But one thing I want you guys to do, I'm sorry I was not able to share my screen. Right now, my laptop is a bit down. Like it's messy right now. I need to go and do something about it. All right. But then you can have a session and just get to maybe answer some of your, and then probably in next video down, I'll just be making some things up for you. So what I plan with you guys is to create a new channel. I type a new channel or I'll create a new form, a new Google. Now what that form or channel will do is that you questions, any kind of you want to can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes,
Yeah, we hear
we
you.
can hear you. We can
Okay.
hear you.
So
Yeah, you saw.
you guys will drop those questions. I'll be making videos of those questions. Oh God.
The network is very bad.
It's over like this.
Your network is
I'm coming,
bad.
guys.
Your
Let me
network is
just see. Let me.
breaking.
Is it still breaking?
You can go ahead.
So it's better now.
It's better
It's
now,
fine
right?
now.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Yeah,
just so let me
Yes.
just take a walk. Let me take a walk out of my office, please. I'm carrying my laptop with my hands. You guys pardon.
Okay.
All right. So for my goes off. Hold on, please. me see. Let me just get out better.
It's actually
What if
better
I am
now.
better now? Okay. What I intend to do, I'm going to allow you guys to create um, um, you guys to just drop in your questions. Drop your questions, put your questions, I'll create videos on them. Alright, so I'll be making
Okay.
sure that everyone what you guys want, even if it's a new thing that is not what I thought, maybe you just saw something then you want to get it, how it works, or how does this thing work, how is it done? You can drop it there and I can do it and work for you guys. So the end point is I want to make sure that everyone gets the best of the call. Alright, so that's what I'll do because I want to what I want to do with you guys is I want to create a very large product design community with you guys. You guys will be able to create different products. So most of you, we saw some of you in the meetings, in the next meetings that we had, those different groups. All right, we've told you guys that while you are working on your project, we will be calling out those companies that you are replicating. So some of you that will be privileged to create Facebook, Twitter, all those based on what you're doing. Maybe you're working on, maybe you want to do something on let's say Paystack or Flutterwave or whichever one. When you're doing them, once immediately you start doing those designs, we'll start calling them out. Okay, somebody has applicated. Just this is something that they've done, and then you don't innovate around it. Definitely, they would want to look at what you've done. And when they look at what you've done, then possibly you should be able to, they should be able to, this design is fine, this design looks cool. They should be able to maybe get to you. Somehow they can be able to get to you. We have what it takes to make most of those people actually come over to your end, and then you will be able to get to most of those things there. All right. So I'm expecting that I'm going to sort out a lot of things for you guys, like a whole lot of things for you guys, even if it's not there on the course itself. But I know that it's going to be I'll be even if it's new ideas. That's why I'll create those contents for you. The place for you guys to add the questions. Once you drop it, I'll be answering some of those questions for you. So some of you, when you have questions pertaining the course, you can still drop it there. I'll be creating videos for it. All right, I'll be creating videos for it so that you guys could also watch for every other person to get into that. All right. So our next phase, like I told you, we are working from one phase to the next phase. All right, we are done with the introduction part. Now we are getting to the phase of doing the designs proper. All right. So the next phase we are going to from Monday is we'll start to do our design, starting with the desktop view. Okay. Most people will tell you do mobile first. Anybody that tells you to do mobile first, you first of all ask the person, would this particular website have a a desktop view? If it will have a desktop view, then make sure that you work on desktop first. Are you
Okay.
guys with me? Make sure you work on
Yes,
desktop
we are
first.
with
Now,
you.
the reason why you're working on desktop first is because of the fact that both desktop and mobile, they have similar things there. But things that will be visible on desktop, it might not even be visible on mobile. They may hide a whole lot of things on desktop, on mobile compared to desktop. So you want to use your desktop as the first instance, then you now start doing some replication of the designs to the mobile. So once you have the desktop, you can just do the mobile in less time. Although the only thing you will just change is just the font style, the font size, change the maybe a picture to a button or to an icon or a text to something. That's what you are changing, or you just don't show a particular picture for mobile. You understand? So you always
Mm.
desktop first, then you go to your mobile. So that's why in our next module, we'll start with understanding the desktop. Start working doing designs on desktop. I did a particular design on that particular course on desktop. All right. Then after the desktop, I'll put up that for the mobile. All right. So I'm taking this particular course slow with you guys. The reason why I'm taking it slow with you guys is that I want everybody to get it. You understand? Every one of you may not be working at the same pace, but I want every one of you to get it right. So that is why I'm taking it to one after the other. Some of you asked some questions that in the Slack on Telegram that they don't have access to module 3 and all of that. It is deliberate. All right. We do not close anything because you've not made any payments. No. That is the platform everybody will be learning. And if we put up any course there, everybody would have access to it. There's no special place we are taking if you're paid or not. The only thing that the university would now say, maybe from next week, they might not say, okay, they've given you everybody 2 weeks of grace. They're expecting that you might have made payment, and then they can now say, okay, let's start taking you guys off the course. So then you now go to log in, access it, you will see where to subscribe. So that's the only thing. You will no longer see open course, but rather you would see subscribe, depending on what the university would say. That okay, let's start taking you guys off, so that at least you guys should make some part payments for the certification. Okay, that's what they might actually do. But when anytime I make an upload of any course, you guys will be seeing it. Everybody would see it. So I will drop in the first phase, which is that for the desktop. Go down, study this thing, savour it, take it in. In fact, let me tell you guys something. You guys should be passionate about what you're learning. When it comes to product design, you guys should be 100% passionate about it. Some of you here are UI UX designer. Some of you just came to this course because you want to get certification, right? Some people started making money without certification. Some people started making tons of money without even doing so much. The only thing they were able to do was that they were able to create their designs, and they knew where to go and put that design and know who to call to see the design. I was talking to some team last night, and I told them I know of somebody that just did a design for for an hospital app, taking the doctor's profile, the patient's profile, the nursing, all the different small bits of the hospital, and showed how seamless it is, and showed how a patient can reach out to the doctor, chat with the doctor. Did a very nice design. The design was very nice. One thing, because of the way the guy fits the showed colors, showed the dominant color, the 60-30-10 rule to that design. Because if you look at the design, it's exactly what you guys already know. Okay, this is the it's a white background. Yes, this is what should show. This is the kind of color that should show at this point. This is what they should show at this point. This is how the like the person understood all of this. And right there on LinkedIn, when the person made the post of it, I don't know how. Google saw that design and invited that person to come work with them over there in California. And that is how it changed. Just a simple design. You drop it on social media. One thing about social media is that it can either make you or break you. And if it wants to break you, you will feel like you want to commit suicide. But if it wants to help you, it will be as if you're on top of the world. So you need to know how you sell yourself there. So that is why we even made an entire module for portfolio itself. How to sell yourself, the platform you need to go drop your content, how you need to start making the noise from now. You guys are already in your cluster group. You started making some designs. Some of you have sent me some designs, and I'm super proud of it. That you guys are able to do something. Even we haven't even started doing any design yet. Some of you have sent me what is my mistake here? What did I do wrong here? What can I do to make this better? Right? And that is good. It means that you're practicing. When you're practicing what you're doing, you will see especially when you're seeing it in your design. When you put it on prototype, I've not taught you guys prototype. I'm not maybe just there on the introductory parts of Figma. I just showed you guys a little bit of prototype and show you how to press the play button, go to the image where you see the device you want to select and show it and all of that. You can know that. So sometimes when you're doing your mobile device, so make use of that prototype on the mobile so that you guys would see the feel, even right there on your phone. The design, you can view it on your phone. So once you just have that link, open it on Figma, log in, you'll see the prototype, the way you've designed it. And anytime you're making your changes, you'll be seeing it on your mobile phone. The same experience that somebody would see when they are actually consuming the design, the website itself. You'll see it on your mobile phone. Now, those feeling gives you that passion that I love what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing. I want to keep on doing that. I want to keep on doing it. So you guys should have this thing, this mindset. Product designers, they are sought after everywhere, right? They are sought after everywhere. Tomorrow, just go online, go on LinkedIn and just put UI UX designers jobs. You would see people, because every day a new startup is coming up. That startup has designs they want to create, they want to make. The existing product or businesses have a new feature they want to bring up, and they need designers to bring out all of these things to life. Every day, softwares are coming out, different software, new softwares. ChatGPT just came out. People are building some new designs, some new products to have a little affiliate or link with ChatGPT. People are building new design, new startup. Before you know it, you will see startup in line with ChatGPT. Those designs are not yet there, but people will start thinking about it. And this creates more room for the product designers, because when the owner of a product or a business thinks about an idea, it's just an idea. The front-end developer does not have an idea of what they want to do. The backend may know all the things they want to do. They know, okay, they want to make say a user, when the user search for something, these are the tons of things that it will return. They know everything they will put up in their code and everything. But how will the user see it? So that is why they can't even do without you guys. So till tomorrow, there will be jobs for product designers, and they pay them very well. In the world right now, Nigeria is actually the most sought after product designers. One, because of we are affordable, very, very affordable. You now, as a product designer, let's say you want to design 10 pages for a particular client, 10 that is 30, mobile, desktop, tab, or sometimes just 20 pages, mobile and desktop, right? And they tell you that they are going to pay you $10 for each of the screen. If they're going to pay $10 for each of the screen, you could tell them, no, you want them to pay you $20 for each of the screen. So that means for the project, for the design you are working on, you may end up getting $8,000. Something that you can do in 2 days or 3 days or 1 week. You tell them you can take $1,000, and they will say, okay, that's fine. 1,000 to them is like, I want to go and buy cookies. You understand? But to us, we know how much $1,000 is for us here in Nigeria. If somebody gives you $1,000, you just know that calculates it. That's like 750,000 naira for just a 5 days project. That if they give it to you one day, if you know your design system, which you guys will learn in this course, if you know how to do your colors, if you know how to make your research, you could do a complete design of a particular product, desktop to mobile to tab. You could be able to do those designs in 1 week, because you may end up creating your design system. And once you create your design system, 2 days or 1 day, you've been able to do all the designs. The only thing is that you need to know how to create your design system. And if you have your design system, you can be taking that design system and be reusing it for any new product that comes your way. So we are actually affordable. Over there, if they select somebody to do a design for them, they will charge them much. Sometimes they will tell you, charge me, yeah, you're paying me per hour. For per hour, you're paying me $20 or $30, and they will take their time to do this thing, and they will just do something very simple. But we don't even care about per hour. We care about how much I will get at the end. You get, so they always look out to Nigeria, the product designer, let them do some design for us. And then we are very, very interested when it comes to our designs. We pay attention to details. We want to make sure that this particular our design looks better than another person that you're seeing. If you want to design something like for Flutterwave, you go and check Paystack. You do your design. Paystack, Flutterwave will still fine past my own. Let me do something better. That's how we are as Nigerians, because we want to just make sure that we have something far, far better. I hope you guys can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yes,
we can hear you.
All right. So we want to make it far better. If we ask a Nigeria to design Google, Gmail, see this Gmail you guys are seeing on mobile and desktop. If you ask a Nigerian person now to do something, innovate around the way it looks, give us something new, you will see what they will do. They will look at Google, they will look at different pages and make it as much as it can be better. Because we want to make sure that we are competitive enough, and let's make the money. You get, so that's why we are being sorted after in Nigeria everywhere. All right. So you guys are in a particular journey now. I expect every one of you to be passionate around it. I was talking with the SaaS team, the software as a service team, And I was telling them that you guys they don't even know what they have. That particular project. There are a lot of platforms that are building new softwares. Microsoft is bringing new software. Do you know that the Microsoft Word, the Office, the Microsoft where you're typing your all of those is was first of all designed by UI designer first. How the fonts will look like, when you click on that drop down for you to see the different font type, how it's going to look like at the top, the different typography, the numbering, everything. A UI designer first of all designed it. Some of you use WPS. You will see that there's a similarity between WPS and Microsoft Word. But UI designer were the ones to do those designs first. Adobe Reader, PDF Reader, all those were first of all designed. You're using all these your phone what do they call this? Your phone apps. You have some of them, not even the apps, you even have the operating system. Some of you are using iOS, some of you are using SOS, some of you are using different kind of operating system. When you first of all open the phone, when you put on the phone, the first thing you see, the logo, all of those things were first of all designed by a product UI designer. So you should know how peculiar your work is. So people will be calling you, I want to do this design. That is why we are trying to make sure that every one of you move on into this journey. Whatever team you are in, make use of that team. Build your portfolio there. You now know the teams that we have outlined for you guys. We outlined 20. There are tons of teams. So you now know where you fall in. Now go to those teams. When you're building your own, the one you are currently in, you can say, okay, let me just try out something different, another team. While you are working with this one, you are trying to do something for yourself. Do your some design, try to replicate. Before you know it, you've gotten portfolios of different kinds of design. And at the end, you will see the benefit of what you've done when you start putting it out there for people to view. All right. So I want to indulge every one of us. Let's take our time, go through this course. The videos are there for you for 1 full year. Like you have access to the videos for 1 year. So even after the 3 months of this course, you can still go back to get to watch it again to refresh your memory. But I don't see any one of you coming back to watch the videos. Because before the 3 months, you should have been a badass designer. Like you don't need to even go back to the video because you've even gone more advanced to what we have there on the course, because you should have made your research how to create your colors, how to do some nice colored designs and make it very presentable, right? So you guys have access to the course for 1 year. Okay, so I'm expecting every one of you to put in your energy into this course. If you're here for the first time, it's good. Okay, if it's your first time to start up a product design UI UX, maybe to that particular skill, it's fine. The course has been taught in a way that you don't even need to have any knowledge in UI UX. You will get to become a professional at the end of the 3 months. The thing is, you guys will finish this course in 2 months. The other months are for your personal development, for your portfolio, for your management as a product manager, those other extra curriculum activities that makes you stand out. That's what we'll be doing in the last couple of months. By that time, you should be working on a new project, which is the innovate, not necessarily the innovating, but creating a new idea. On Gmail, what do you do for Gmail? What do you innovate? Apart from innovation, what do you add up to Gmail that will make Gmail more interesting? It's just only text. Can you do something on videos? You start thinking around it. Okay, you start thinking around it. So at that last phase, we'll start showing you some new things to understand when it comes to innovation and even bringing something new ideas. Some of you, before you even leave this particular course, you will definitely get a job because of the model we want to use or the approach we want to use to sell you guys as a team and as an individual. It's not, don't worry, it's not aiming anything. We have all the modalities to get you guys jobs. Some of you
It's a loud amen.
some of you would work with F5. F5 as a company has so many products that they want to do designs for. Some of you just go to Shopify. Go to Shopify. You see that Shopify has lots of products. Go to MailChimp. They have lots of products. Go to HubSpot. They have lots of products. They have more products that are coming in, but they want to start getting new designs. for them. So some of you will just get with Rectify. The one I know of is that you could do a design for Rectify for one of their products, and you will be paid for anybody that use that particular design. After the product developer has the front has actually worked on it, you will get paid for it. You understand? So it's just like that. Some of you will just do your design and will put it out. Call, if you are working on Jumia, you call advanced Jumia or something that you do. You put it in the prototype, you put it in the link. All of those things we will show you, and we'll just put it on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, anywhere. All the different dribbles, Behance, all of them, and start getting those people to see it. That's the part people will see that you don't even know who is even under the comment section. If it's one CEO of one big company, you don't know, or maybe the person is a product manager for one company. But then those are the things that people want to see, and we are sure that some of you, not all of you though, some of you would get jobs before you even finish the course, because before you finish the course, you know everything that has to do with design. The only thing you want to know in upper modules is just to get a better skill on selling yourself, portfolio, product management. Those are extra curriculum activities for this course. But the basics of design itself, UI, UX, you should have covered it in 2 months. All right. So basically, that's it. I would have showed you guys one or two things. Somebody asked a question to me on my WhatsApp. The person, I don't know if that person is here on this call. I would have showed you guys, but on the you cannot make your frames fixed anymore with the way I showed you guys, right? Because when I did that video, Figma has not made an update to their design. That's one thing. Sometimes they make updates to their design and something gets hidden. That doesn't mean you should be scared. You should just know how to check their more recent update that has been made. Check that documentation and see where something that was there before is no longer there. You go to the documentation, check it out. So for you to create a fixed frame, maybe the header, you don't want the header to be moving when you are scrolling, when you're trying to view it in prototype, you are playing it. You want to see the effect, but you want the header to be static. But currently, there's no way for you to make that particular header frame to be static. So what you need to do is to click on that frame, go to prototype. There's a part in that prototype where they have the scrollable. Let me see if I can get that to if I can
Thank you.
get
I'll
that.
get it done.
Okay. Can you
I'll
guys
get
hear
it done. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay. So
We can hear you.
for me to share the screen, right? There's no need for me to share my screen, or should I do that?
You can go ahead for the others.
Okay.
Share the screen, sir. You
Okay.
can
The
share it.
person is not talking.
Share your screen.
Yes,
You can
I've
share
got
your
it done,
screen.
but you can share the screen for the others too.
Share the
Okay.
screen.
I've got it done.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. Please let me know if you can see my screen now.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
you can see my
Yes, you
screen
can
now.
see.
Okay. I'm just giving you guys what you guys have been
Yes,
watching.
we can see your screen.
All right.
Yes, we
So
can see your screen.
I want to make this to be fixed. So if I play this, right? If I play this now, I don't want this to be moving just the way it is like this. I don't want it to be moving. All right? I don't want it to be like this. So how do you do it? From here, it is hidden. But when you click on this prototype, one thing you should always know is that if you want to make a particular thing static, or you want to work on a particular thing, if I want to work on this whole section, I'll have to click on this frame. So you can always rename your frame and call them a particular thing, header section, all right? So that you can always know what is there. So you can say that it is fixed here. How did I get my fix? When I click on this, I come to prototype. Now in this prototype, you will now see scroll behavior. When you click on it, you will see scroll with parent, fixed, or sticky at the top edge. So this is a new one. This sticky at the top edge is a new something. So that means, let me even check it out. So it means that let me make this frame, this particular one, to be come down here. Sorry. Interactions, right? Overflow, horizontal directions. No. Let me close this. Show prototype settings. Okay, device. No, sorry, please. No scrolling. Okay, vertical both directions. That's not what I want to do because it's not a complete section. Let me make this one. So this is where you guys can see that this is where it's coming up. So with this, it gives you that fixed and sticky because this is not a parent frame. It cannot stay on its own. So, but for this one, it will stay on its own. Let me just say something. Make this to be sticky at the top. I want to just view this and see. So you can see what is going on there. So this is the section I actually keep on sticky. You will see that it's no longer going to move anymore while others are moving. So these are the things that you use to even this header now. If or maybe sometimes you may have it. Let me check the hold on please. Let me check on the rectifies this particular this was how we used in getting sorry guys. It's hope the Easter will open for me. Okay, so this is where how we got this particular this is how it is. This is what I want to show you. See this particular page, see this particular section here. If I come to the course contents now and I move up, you will see that this is now static. This is now static. Before, design does not allow you to do that. Only the UI UX allows you to do that. But now Figma has given you that ability to do that in your design. So if I send this to you now on your design on your laptop, you will see it like this, and those things will be sticked to the header. So this is where you come to change it. All right. So come to this sticky. You can make it to be fixed or scroll with parent. So on default, it is scroll with parents. So that means it is moving along with all of them. So that's why you create that particular the fixed stuff. So this is what you're seeing here. This is the expo. This is what you guys will be doing. This is part of the thing you guys will do in the next module. So we are going to be working on some of these designs, showing you guys how to create some of these things. And then it's just what I'm showing you guys here is just to teach you guys some new things. In this previous videos, you guys have not learned about the constraints, this particular part of the system. You guys have not learned how to use your auto layout and all of that, right? You guys have not known how to use the auto layout. Like if I come down to this page here, you will see that I use some different auto layouts there. You guys have not learned this. Deliberate. Now on this new module, you guys will know how to make this work. So if I come down here and I press Ctrl D, it just adds up another one for me. All right, so you guys will get that in the next video, okay? In the next module, okay? So what Figma does for you is that they make the work easy. Gives that people the feeling. I have a mobile design that I designed for Edify. All right. Now that design, if I send it to you on your mobile phone, we're trying to create a mobile app on that design. So if you see that particular design, okay, you can look at it on your mobile phone and see the experience how it looks like on your it's your website. So that's the beauty about this Figma. That is why if there's anybody, if you go online, check the #1 UI design tool, it's Figma. You that you're working with Figma, it's a plus for you. If you know Adobe or all of those other tools, it's fine. But Figma is the basics, is the most used and is the most preferred. So speaking yourself here, getting better at it is very much important. All right. So there are a lot of platforms I will show you guys too in the forthcoming courses for you guys to know how to. I'm just trying to just show you guys one or two things, right? Now for you guys to be able to see nice designs, right? Nice design. So this one is one of it that you guys would work with. So this one helps you guys to create lots of dashboard. So I'm just giving you guys some trade secrets, right? So you guys will be able to see designs. Look at designs. These are just designs for you guys to make use of. If you want to do some apps, some dashboards, come to e-commerce, it gives you some things for e-commerce and all of that. Design that you can be looking at. But if you're looking at this screen, you will understand one thing, right? You would understand the colors here. You will know that the green is the brand color, right? While this background you're seeing here is the 100 in the shades, in the shades of color, in the palettes, you have 100 to 900, right? The background they used here is the 100, while this is the exact 500. But if I hover around it, it's a bit darker. That gives me my 800 or 900. Do you guys get what I'm saying?
Yes.
No, I don't get. I don't
Yes,
get.
yes,
Have you
yes.
guys, have you
Very
guys,
well.
have you guys
Okay.
So for those of you that have not watched the color, you will not get this. But if you have watched the color videos, how I created those palettes, the different shades, and the worst part was I even taught you guys how to create those shades. That's even surprising that I even did that. I'm not supposed to show you guys. I was supposed to give you guys as an assignment, but it's fine. You guys that know how it works. But this is the concept. See the way this thing looks now. For you, is this page looking very fine to you?
Yes. Looking.
Right?
Yeah, it looks good and it's
Yes.
looking very okay.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, so very
Yeah,
simple.
yes.
No, no,
It's
nothing,
looking very fine.
nothing, right? That is the concept. Know that you have if you want to do something like this
So
is
what
the
of the
representation.
neutral color?
I didn't get that.
This can you use this design to explain the brand color, neutral color, and that supporting color that you mentioned?
Yeah. I will do that now. All right. So this is a
Hello,
design.
I want to find out what about a color gradient? Is it possible to do color gradient in a UX design?
Yes.
Yes, it is
Yes, it
possible.
is. In fact, most of the time you can use color gradients. If I color gradient is the easiest thing to do in UI UX design. It's the easiest to do. All right.
Okay.
But then let me just respond to the questions the lady asked. Now, this the brand color here, green. Like I told you guys, it is the most important color. That's the brand color, or you can call it secondary color. Now, what it means is that those are the most important thing you do. If I click on it, it's taking you somewhere. I want to buy now. I want to go now. I want to click on this is active. This is the color of the brand because of the logo. Now, the dominant color here is this background color, which is the white. Some people may say white and black, they are not color. Actually, they are colors. They are colors. If you go to color and you put, you type black or you use your X code, hash 0000000 in 6 places, it will give you a color which is black. So here, the dominant color here is white, right? Then the supporting color, which is the 60, the 30% of the screen is actually your ash. So anywhere you're going, when you don't see this particular color here, it gives you your ash, more your text, these are not black. This is not completely black. This is your 30% hash. So everything you're seeing that the logo for the inactive sections here, they are all ash. So that is the supporting color. But then this particular one still went as far as giving you some good design. That was why when I showed you guys to go to the what was this thing again? When I told you guys to go to the platform where you guys will learn the different colors, you're right. The don't mind me please. Sorry guys.
Color finder.
Not really color finder, right? Not really color finder. All right, so my name is escaping my mind. All right, so now we'll move on. So that so watch the video, right? Where you guys get, you said colors. Thank you. Your color skill, where you go to get that, you put your dominant color and it gives you your different shades, different color that could be blend added to your own design. Just like you have here, you have your green, you have your blue, you have your yellow here. Although some of these are more of
Is that
those
is that M3 school? M3 school? W3 school?
not W3 school, right? Not W3 school. Well, all right. So now we'll move on. We'll get there. So what I'm talking about is Some of the colors, you guys, let me even show you some of those colors. Let me go to this particular. I will share this platform with you guys, but not now. I know you guys have seen some of you have written it down. The website, this particular link, you've written it down so that you can use that. But you guys should go as far as looking at different websites and getting the ideas. This is the admin, this is the profile. There are so many things that you would do. You would see the link, you would see the way it responds. Just go through them and see how easy it is. This is another color here, which is the red. That's for the warning. So there are some colors that don't change. Sussex color, warning color, different kind of supporting color. I don't know if I told you guys on the color, but we'll make use of them in the future, all right? So those colors are colors that don't change. You should always be using those colors because they are the generally accepted colors. Apart from those other ones, the other ones you can play with them. You get your 60, get your 30, get your 10% of your screen. The end point is make your website very seamless, very easy for people to just when I'm there, I just love what I'm saying. So that's why people pay attention to details. If you can design something like this for a particular, this particular one now. Let me check. Let's see e-commerce. Let's see products. You will see something. Very simple designs. Very nice design. You're seeing that they are making use of their colors very well. You get all of these things are important for you to know how to do, how to handle them. Okay, all of these things very simple. Make sure that when you're doing your design, one thing I always talk about, which I will talk about in this new course we want to enter, is our spacing. See the spaces, equal spacing. You know that nothing is fight. They're not fighting themselves for them to show that they are dominated or something. They're not showing. They're not trying to fight themselves. Don't make it to be two joints. Enjoy your space. You have 12 screen. Space them very well. Make them to be well presentable. All right. So once you understand the concept of this whole thing that you guys have currently learned in terms of your design and all of that, I don't see any design that you won't be able to do. It's just the same concept. This is for products, right? This is for e-commerce. If you go to other ones, blog, for example, come to post, you will see that there are similarities of items there. If I open any of them here, there are similarities of how it works. There are similarities. If you can see, very simple similarities to how all of these things work. So if you have the idea, this is the gradient you're talking about, right? This is the gradient. Very simple for you to do. Have a color here that is orange, have another color here that you don't even know what it is, but it is just giving you that blend. You will still know how to do all of this in the course as we move on, okay? Let me not make you guys to be too zealous and all of that. All right. So let me move on. I want to stop sharing my screen now. Now I think I want to entertain some few questions. If you guys have questions, then you can ask. But meanwhile, I'm sharing my screen. So guys, I think that's all. Yeah, I think we are good. We are good to go. All right. So do you guys have any
Thank you
questions?
very much. Thank you very much.
Yes, I have question.
Yes, I
Okay,
have
please go
question.
ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, David. Yes, I heard you say that mention that our what do you call it again? Portfolio. That we'll be building our portfolio towards the end of the program. Okay. This platform,
Actually, you're not building your portfolio towards the end of the program. You are building your portfolio now. The beginning of this program, yes.
Okay. Okay, when we start practicing, right?
Yes.
Okay. So on what platform do you build this portfolio? Or you just design and save? How do you start off the portfolio building?
Should we take it one step at a time?
Okay.
Yeah, let's take it one step at a time.
Okay.
But if I'm going to give you a little exhibition or expo on that, right? There are some platforms people use that people go to check designers worldwide. We have the Behance, we have the Dribbles, we have the Pinterest, we have LinkedIn, we have other social medias. But then, if you want to have a website for yourself, where you put, of course, you may want to have different websites, maybe a website that houses the links to different of your profiles, right? You have a link that takes you to your Behance, something a one page landing page. That's very much impressive. As a designer, you should have a website for yourself. So you can have a small WordPress website that you can just put up all your content and all of that, and just put their links. Put an image, put it when they click on it, it takes them there. So people would see it. You have your presence in Behance, you have your presence in Dribbles, you have your presence in Pinterest, you have your presence in LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Facebook, and other platforms. But then you have a one generic figure. Somebody say, let me see your portfolio. You just send them that link. Somebody send their LinkedIn profile. The LinkedIn profile has all of those items, right? But I would advise everybody here start looking at getting a website for yourself.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, sorry, the last question is, this program, does it provide a resource or a platform for internship?
Yeah, I thought I don't know, I said that some of you here would be expertise designers. In fact, let me not give you guys the high hopes. Some of you here will be interns, not just interns, because I won't be seeing you guys as an intern, all right? After the end of the program, I won't see you guys as an intern. I will see you guys as designers, probably maybe on probation, all right? So
Okay.
you guys can just be down. We'll just be watching what you're doing. Well, you guys will be learning. You guys will be growing while you're working with us, because there are tons of design that we have that we want to put out there. Okay, so some of you will be incorporated into that. In fact, in every of the team, we'll have somebody that will join the Exercise company as a UI designer. All right, so that's just it.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
then
sir. Yes, sir.
you are many companies are looking for UI designers as interns. People that just start. We are still writing up to some of the top organizations, companies, and all of that. So that is why we want you guys to do well first in your projects. That is all we need you guys to do for us, and that's all we need to send you guys to any company.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
I have a question. I have a
Yes,
question
I have a
also.
question also.
Okay, Abdul Salam, please go first,
Yeah.
please.
After making the UI UX design, like how the design come to life?
How would the design come to life?
Yet,
That's the work
like
of
actually,
the front end developer. Okay, so I think I know one of the group that in my next. Can you guys hear
So,
me?
well,
yes, sir.
yes, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
hold on, please. Yeah. So what I even told one of the group that I'm going to teach you guys. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about front end and back end, so that you guys will know how to work with these people. Whatever you are designing, you will be getting the concepts from. Please, can you reach yourself? Can you reach your mic? You're not talking. Please, if you're not talking, mute your mic, please. Okay. So if I told them that I'm going to show you guys, not I'm teaching you guys front end and back end, I'm going to be giving you guys an exposition on what front end is and what back end is, and of course some little terminologies that you need to know as a UI designer for that relates with front end. For example, we have font type. You know it as font type, right? That's not font type. They don't call it font type in front end. They call it font family. So all those Roboto, Bookman, Calibri, and all of that, Romans Times New Roman, and all of that, they are called fonts family for front end. So those things you need to know. Whatever thing you're designing, the front end will hold them. So you have given them an easy way out. So instead for them to start thinking about what they would do, the front end will not be the one to do the design, to do the coding. That will not be like a website. Okay, you also to do the design, put it on the prototype, then they will see it in the prototype on the design. Let me share my screen. So when you do your designs and you share it with the, can you guys see my screen?
Not yet, sir. Okay, we
Can you
can
see
see
my
it
screen
now.
now? So when you do your
Yes, sir.
designs now, all right, this is the inspect now. In the inspect, this is where the front end comes to check. So anything they click, they see all of those things. So they know that okay, this particular page, this particular page they are working on is 1440px. That is the width. So any design they are doing, they are making sure that their screen size takes the width of 1440 pixel. All right. Then after that, okay, this is the header. The header takes 80 pixel. So they know that if they are working, they are making their header to be 80 pixels. So this is where the front end will now come and start checking. They don't have access to this. They don't have access to prototype. They have access to come play. They have access to the design to see everything, maybe to copy all of this item if they want, the text and all of that. But they don't see, they cannot make any changes here, but they come to inspect. So if I come to this place here, and I click on this, they now come to inspect. They will now see the font size I used here. That is the font size I use. 69. This is the font size. Sorry, 57.33. So if I scroll down, you will see the main CSS here. It's called CSS for front end, which is cascading style sheets. That's your design, where you do all your design for
Okay,
front
sir.
end, right? So they come and they see font size, they see the font weight, they see the font style, they see the font family. You see what I was telling you. This was called font type, right? People say that font type, but this is called font family for front end. Line height, display, all of this is the front end knows what you've done. So they will not do the same design and use the same thing that you've done. You see, I don't want to give them the specifications and everything that they need. So when they finish doing it, it looks exactly what you've designed. That's how it's going to look like, exactly what you've designed. Do you get? So that's the way your design comes
Yes,
to
sir.
life. All right. Before that, we have to do the coding and make it become a website that people can just easily consume. Hope that answers your question.
Okay, sir. Yes,
Hello,
sir.
sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Hello,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, Abdulaziz, please go ahead.
Okay, sir. Well done, sir.
Yeah, thank
The
you.
last question was the question I wanted to ask. That what is the difference between a web developer and UI UX designer? You understand? And another thing is, can a web developer also do an app or work on design an app like the UI UX designer?
Okay.
Thank
Can
you,
you
sir.
guys hear me? All right. I like the questions you guys are asking. So, UI UX designer, the word designer is just giving pictorial view of a product. All right. I want to let me. In fact, I think I should just share my screen so that I can be using that as my to be showing you guys explanatory aspect of it.
Blackboard.
Yes. Okay. So now you can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay. Okay. Let me use I don't think I have Facebook. Let me just come down to this platform here. Sorry, guys. Now let me come back to this platform now. So a UI UX designer does this as a design, right? This is the design. Let me come. Let me show you guys. So these are the designs, right? All the designs that they want you guys to see has been done in different pages. All right. So from that main. So these are design systems, okay, that I'm going to show you guys. Although it's taking time to load, but these are design systems. So if you see, they've done so many designs for you that you can always make use of. But these are design systems. All right. Now you are doing this as a design. This is just what you are going to do. You are not doing anything else. You do this design, then them as front end developer now goes to whatever tool they are using. So if they are React, front end they have so many kind of front end. Some of them use normal HTML, CSS, whichever one. They know HTML, no CSS, no JavaScript, no some other tools to build their design. All right. Now, when they do that design, then they code it with whichever tool they use. So, sorry, let me just show you guys the way I used to check people's websites. All right. So when I come, let me go back to that platform. Now, when I come to a particular website, I look at what they use, the tool they used in building that particular website. So this is my screen. You may not have this. This particular website, this minimals.cc, was built with a technology called React. All right. So this is why you'll see that this is the React logo. This particular stuff was built with React. You can say this page is using the production build of React. But then if I now come down to this place here, I have some other tools. I used to check people's websites to know what they use. All right. Now, because the thing is, I actually know front end also. I know a bit of that. So it helps my UI UX too. As well as my UI UX helps my front end. Okay. But when you are doing your code, you use whichever tool you're using. You can use your Bootstrap, you can use your React, you can use whatever tool you're using to create your website. So you have done the design. The front end developer now goes on and creates their website, their design project, do the HTML, do their CSS. So your design, what they do with your design is the CSS part. So they've done all the structure of the design of the website, of the interface. Then because of your design, they now know where to place each other in terms of the CSS, which is the style. So then that's okay. If I do my design, I do my header, for example, let me use a particular website as an example. Okay, now let's say you're building this kind of website as a design. All right. So now the person knows that you've done a design like this. The further developer do the design, the first section, and put the image, put home, blog, and academy as buttons. Your designer showed him how it's going to be placed. So when they are doing their CSS, when they are doing the CSS of that particular page, they'll now say that okay, in here, this particular page, this particular logo now will now take a particular position. The space between the space between the logo and this top here, which is the margin, they now put it based on what you've designed. So they are the ones who now start doing their own code. So you as a designer, you just do the design, while the front end developer codes it and makes it come out alive. So before a front end will be able to do anything like this or have the idea to do something like this, you should have given them that particular ability to do that. So that is why front ends don't want to even work without a UI UX designer, because it will be mad for them not to even know what to do. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Basically, that's it. Then mobile app developer, you ask the difference between a front end and a mobile app design, right? So mobile app developer is a different thing entirely. As a mobile app designer, you have a UI UX designer working with you. Also, you have maybe a front end developer working with you, or most mobile app developers don't necessarily even need front end. They're actually a front end developer themselves. The only thing is that they are just consuming the APIs using the mobile app tools or a mobile app technology. For example, some people use React Native, some people use Flutter. They have so many tools. They probably use Android Studio to do their mobile applications, right? Even websites you're seeing like this can be converted to a mobile app as long as it has the mobile version. Let me come here. Let me see the mobile version. As long as it has this mobile version like this, so I can convert this now to a mobile application, and I'll put it on Google Play Store and App Store. Because both what you've already built in your as a front end can be made a mobile app. So depending on what technology you're using, either Flutter, they are different kind of technologies. But this set of persons, I have an expertise, I have a knowledge in this. I'm a mobile app developer. I use React Native to do my mobile app. All of these people that you're hearing about, they can't do without a UI UX developer. They can do their code, but they need somebody to do this design for them first before they even start doing their code. That is why, as a front-end developer, some person wants to learn UI UX so that it will help them when they are doing they want to do their code. You understand? Yeah. So that's just the difference among them. Then the back end, the people you call the back end developers, those are the people that you don't even see at all. For example, you guys are watching the videos on the learning management system, right? While you guys are watching the videos, that video is coming from somewhere. It's coming from a database. Now the backend now builds that technology that will make those videos to be visible whenever you log in. And when you go to my courses, you will see your courses. When you click on play video, you will play it. While some persons will go to that same place, click on play video, they will need to not play for them. So backend will now do all those different hidden things that you don't see. They are just, that's why they call it backends at the back of your head. You don't even see it. The only thing you see is what the front end and the UI UX designer gives to you. So the backend now does all the mago around the whole website, the interactions and everything that when you click on something, it should work. It should give you that whenever you open your Facebook or your Twitter, as you log in, you see all the people that have commented on under your post or your tweets. So that what backend returns to you. They not send them to you, but just that the front end is what shows them what backend is sending to them. So the backend is the server side. I know I'm going to confuse you guys a little. The backend is the server side. The front end is the client side. Client is the user. So the client side front end works with the interaction between the clients and the system. While the front end works as the middleman between the back end and the client. You get, so you interacting with the system as different faces of people. You working with Twitter has the UI UX designer has worked on that page, the front end developer has worked on that page, the mobile app developer has worked on that page, and then the back end has worked on that particular page that you are seeing as a user trying to tweet a particular thing with your device. You get, so that's just the way it is. But all of them are different set of people, so they can work independently of each other, or actually they work independently of each other. You must not know one, two before you can work effectively. You just need to know one and be good at that one, and that's all you need to do. All right. So that's it, guys. For that particular question.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. I hope it answers your question, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
All right, thank you for everything you've been doing. This is my first time joining this session, so I'm lost when you talk about the course, and also when I saw in the messages where they were talking about fees, and also you talked about the batches, that there is a place where they meet. So I'm lost. But I'll be following up all you've been saying since you started.
Okay, so I am still surprised that some of you don't even know that the course has started. The course started 2 weeks ago.
It's yesterday that I got the email.
Even me, sir,
Yesterday that I
same
got.
thing.
Excuse me, ma. Even me too. I got the email yesterday.
Hmm.
To join the class, not to
They also
register,
got the
join
email
any
yesterday too.
Telegram or anything. So we don't have access to videos.
Please, after this one, you can call on me. I want to ask you a question.
Okay, no problem. So first of all, so this is actually a limitation, all right? But not necessarily a limitation, because you have actually not missed out anything. When I mean you've not missed out anything, is that the courses are still there for you. Anytime you log in, in fact, every one of you already have your login credentials since, and a mail should have been sent to you guys. Maybe you didn't see it, but most of those mails sometimes goes to spam folder. So if you want your mail not to go to spam folder, anytime you receive any mail from either Estel or from myself through the Ectifies account or through the Ectifies mail, just take it off from spam. Say not, just click on not spam. When you put it on not spam, every time I send you another message or another time, it goes to your inbox. So Google always hide most of those mails. So I'm sure that in fact, I know that they've sent mails to everybody, because most of them I sent some of them myself, especially when I'm sending the mails via my own personal account. Okay, so I went go as far as sending mail to everybody. All right, even this particular one, yeah. So yes, it was yesterday I actually started sending. I asked my assistant to start sending it to you guys. Okay, yeah, it's fine. But for those of you that have missed out on the course, maybe when it started, you did not lose out on anything. The videos are already there, self-paced, self-explanatory. And then if you need me to come explain some things to you, you can reach out to me. My WhatsApp contact is on Slack. My WhatsApp contact is on Telegram. My information, you can reach me anytime. I'm not hidden. Like some of you are even miss out. You guys, let me even let you guys know. You guys are over 5,000 applicants. You guys are over 5,000, and I'm trying my best to manage all 5,000. And not just you guys, I have other particular institutions I also work with, and I'm managing everybody. Even we have meetings and all of that. You get so. If you missed out on any of the course, maybe content, you're just joining in, no problem, it's fine. When you log in right now, those videos are there for you. Just go, take your time and watch it. The videos
Mr.
will be
Bebe,
available for you.
let me see you now.
You said? No, hold on, please. Hold on, please.
I said, let me see you now.
Okay, you want to be helping me?
Yes, now. I'm here now. You're complaining. Let me go pick you now.
I will not pay. I will not pay you.
It's work of the ministry.
We'll talk that later. All right, we'll talk on that later. So the courses that are made for you, okay, and then you can just go in there and watch the videos and practice. So I'll be uploading new videos from next week. All right. When I will pay you, I say when I'll pay you. When I put up those videos next week, even if you just joined in, you can start watching the videos from the first page. All right, go down from the first videos down. The videos are there. Right now we have 31 videos. But when I upload the next one, you can have up to 45 videos. So the videos are going to be they are small bits to make it not so you will not be bored and all of that. That was why I had to make them small
Where are
bits.
you uploading these videos on? Where are you uploading them on exactly?
The same place you did your exam. Did you take the exam?
I didn't do any exam. Like I said, I just got the email today, and I just came in just today. I don't have any idea about this particular UI and UX course that you're doing. Just today, I just got it.
Let me drop something for you. That's my contact. I just got on this call. Save it and save it as my WhatsApp contact. Chat me up later. Are you on the Slack?
Okay. Yes, I just got the application. I have the application too.
All right, no problem. Just chat me up either on Slack or on WhatsApp.
Okay,
All right.
thank
So
you.
I think I'll reserve that for you. Yeah. Okay. Please, the next person, go ahead, please.
Please, can we still access this recording, maybe on YouTube or anywhere, please?
Yeah, this particular video is being recorded. This whole session is recorded. So once we're done, it will upload them to our YouTube for every other person to access it, and it will be uploaded to the platform to where you learn for people to also watch it. The ones that missed it. All right.
All right, thank you.
All right. So I think that's it. Guys, I think we've spent so much time, right?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't
Time.
Can I?
Okay, now this is it. I have a meeting by 4 o'clock with one of the
Please, I have a
teams.
question though.
All right. So for those of you that at least we've done everything we need to do. It's just time for questions. If you feel that you want to maybe go and do other things, please you can go ahead. All right. Let me not hold anybody here. We're not doing anything new again, anything entirely new. So it's just a little discussion, all right? Maybe clarity of the use of you guys. Then if you know you want to just you can just do it, all right? Thank you very much. Please go ahead with your question.
Yeah.
Okay. Good
Okay,
afternoon.
Hold up, let the ladies please speak now. Go ahead, please.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Thank you so much for your time. Please, I want to ask concerning the project. I received a mail that we should pick an area of specialization.
Yeah.
So I was wondering that in a situation where you probably have 2 or 3 interests, what do we do in such situation? Can we pick the 3, or we just have to streamline ourselves to just one?
Okay.
For instance, I'm interested in logistics. I'm interested in health. I'm interested in agrotech.
Okay.
And
All right.
Okay.
So I think you joined us late because that has already been
Yes.
answered, right? So the essence of the grouping is not because of streamlining you to a particular thing, it's because of your portfolio. We want to make
Okay.
you grow a particular portfolio. That means if somebody asks you what you've done, they should see that you've been able to do something from beginning to the end of the project, and not having this just do 2 pages here, go to another sector, do 2 pages there. No, they want to see the journey that you've created. But what you would learn in the
Okay, like a
course,
case study.
yes, yes. But what you learn in the
Oh,
course can be replicated for any kind of platform. So while you're doing the one you are currently in, you can still be doing on your own time, be doing others for yourself. All right.
okay.
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 All right.
Thank you so much.
I'm seeing so many hands up. Okay. I'll stay with us from now to 3:45, and then I will leave you guys here.
Okay, can I ask my
Then you guys
question
can
now?
continue for you. Please go ahead, Tyrone.
Okay, good afternoon. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
good
is actually
afternoon.
the first time I'll be speaking on this platform. I want to ask this question concerning what you said earlier on payment. You said maybe by next week, the management will start taking off some people from the program. And you said you mentioned something like those set of people will be seeing is subscribe. Are you saying at that point when maybe due to financial costing or something? Because I'm asking this question on behalf of every single other person who has actually not made any of the payments. You understand? Are we going to be allowed to make same payments or the 60,000 we are seeing? Understand? That's just my question.
Okay. So if you are taking off the course, but mentioned next week or whenever they make the decision to do so, you would when they make the payment, they will add you up over their back. So you're not paying 60,000 naira no matter what. So you will just pay maybe your 10,000 naira and then pay 10,000 naira another month as in the next payment as instrumental payment. Then once you pay the first one, they will just add you back and then you consume your cost. I know that your cost is always there for you. All right. So that's it.
Okay,
Question
thank you,
answered.
boss.
Okay, you're welcome. So any other question? Akilo Shakira, please go ahead. Okay, I think she's not available.
Hello?
Oluwafemi, is your hand
Can you
up?
hear me?
Yeah, okay, go ahead. Go ahead,
Uh,
please.
please, for those of us that have made past payment and I've already sent the mail
Yeah,
to the email address sent
yes,
to us, are we going to receive
okay.
any confirmation message?
You should have received by now if you've not received. When
Yet
did you
to,
send
that's what
yours?
I'm asking.
When did you send yours?
That should be, I think, day before yesterday.
Okay, don't worry, you will get your
Same yet, but
confirmation.
I've not received a confirmation, and I've
Don't
paid
worry, you will
since
get.
last week.
All
That's
right.
surprising. Every one of you will get confirmation, all right? So
All right.
you will not be taking off the course. So you don't have any issue, even if you receive it or not. Just know that you will not be taking off the course. It's only when you're taking off the course that you can ask you, oh, you've made payments. You can now make a complaint to me. Then I would get to see why you're taking off the course and probably add you back when the confirmation has been received. All right. But if you've made any payments, you will not be taking off the course no matter what. So it's only those that have not made
All
payments
right.
could be taken off. Could actually.
All right. Thank you.
So yeah, but I still look for I let me just tell us something. All right. I don't see I'm seeing this as an opportunity for every one of us. I'm not seeing I know I told you I spoke with some of the team the previous time I had a discussion with them. I see it as an opportunity in terms of what you guys are learning and at the um free it's actually a free something actually because if you want to learn UI UX as a product designer you will spend a lot like you can't spend anything less than maybe 100,000. Okay, even them putting it at 60,000 naira is fair enough for what you guys would learn, and then them taking it back to 20,000 naira for you based on certification, I think they are fair to even say they should even pay instrumental too. It means that they care about you guys. That's why they're trying to even bring the money down to that particular thing. And I'm sure one way or the other, some of you would be able to afford that money. So I would try to indulge you guys. I won't beg you guys, all right? Because I don't know how your pocket is, but I will try to indulge you guys. No matter how it is, try as much as possible to just send that money to them. Let them have it. Go through this course. Some of you may get that money back while you are here on this course. It's just an investment you guys are making up for yourself. Some of you would make that money even more than that because you will get a job or you will get a particular contract to do something based on what you guys have learned here. And I will beg you guys, it's a small money. Try and just put it up and make the payments. All right? It's no hard feelings. If you don't have the money, it's fine. But if you have the money, just try and make the payments. All right, the course is going on. You guys will be learning a whole lot in the course as we are moving on. All right. So I think that's all.
Okay, but I would like to know the deadline of the payment. The deadline.
The deadline is actually today. The deadline is actually today. Today ends the 2 weeks. So for some of you that just came in for the first time, it's quite unfortunate that you guys just got the mail yesterday, some of you, and the deadline for payment is today. So I don't know if the university would consider that, but I will talk to them to know if they would consider that. But in case they don't consider that, don't be offended. The course for the university started 2 weeks ago, and you know it's an organization. We also report to them, and they report to the other higher authorities and all of that. So we must bid with what the university says. Else they will say they might complain about it. You get, so that's why we are going to work with whatever they say. But just know that the payment is supposed to end today, which is the last Saturday. So you can have access to it for today, tomorrow, but from on Monday, whatever decision they make, and it's okay, take them off. We'll start taking them off. So if you are there on Monday, you assess that you've not made payment. On Tuesday, you've not made payment. Know that the university has not yet made that decision to take you guys up at that time. So you can still be on Tuesday, and on Wednesday, you see that you're no longer there. That means that decision has been made. Then don't get to that decision to that time where you just start calling Sir Velvet or Velvet, please. I can't have access to the course. I want to make payment. I've not made payments. Just do it now.
Yeah, sorry, favorite. Yeah, still on that question of the payment. Yeah, please. For me, the message I got, the mail I got, did not even specify whether I need to make a particular payment or not. So I don't know how much we are going to pay. I don't know the account we are going to pay to. I don't know anything about about any payments. So I got the mail like 6 days ago. You understand? And I've even started studying the material.
Okay. All right. So I'm surprised. Maybe you took the exams late, and then you were not in the orientation. Definitely. Okay. So if you were in the orientation and you have been consistent on Slack, you would have seen all of those information, including on Telegram too. You would have seen all of those information. So you're paid to the federal government's accounts. All right. So the National Open University is a federal government university institution. So they all make all their payments to the federal government account. So you're paid through the remitter platform. All right. You're paying 20,000 naira if you got the scholarship. But if you do not get the scholarship, you're paying 60,000 naira. But then the scholarship is still opened, and I'm surprised they still allowed that scholarship to still be open till now because it was supposed to close at the end of the orientation, but it's still open for those of you that missed out to skip on, and for those of you that have maybe you want to pay lesser than the 60,000, you want to pay the 20,000. Yes, you can still take the scholarship exam. But when you take the scholarship exam and then you pass it, you will not be have the opportunity to get to pay 20,000 just for certification, meaning that they've taken off the tuition. All right. So if you got the scholarship, you're paid 20,000 through the remitter platform. So the procedures are there. If you're on Slack, just chat me up to get the payment procedures, or you can go to the general channel and check the pinned message is there, the payment procedure is there. If you're on Telegram also, it's pinned on the Telegram channel also, the payment procedures. Or better say you chat me up, I will send you the procedure in case you want to make a payment. All right.
Hi, Bebo.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you.
Okay. Course lasts for 3 months. Are we going to have access to the videos after the 3 months?
I think you joined us very late. For
Yes,
1 year,
I did.
you have access to the course for 1 year.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Yes, 1 year. Okay. So any other question? I think we've exhausted our time.
Okay. Just sorry. We have actually, but the Figma, as you said, is a very versatile tool for the UI UX. Is it necessary to also add another design tool like XD and the rest?
Sure. You're not limited at all. You're not limited to anything. Whichever one works better for you. All
Okay.
right. You're not limited anyway. Whichever one you feel you're comfortable with, work with it. But one thing I know for sure is that most of the designers that you know use Figma. Most of the companies that you know use Figma.
Okay.
So few of them will use Adobe XD for some special item, maybe some special design or something like. But most times, most of the companies you see, they are using Figma
All right.
because of the collaboration and the prototyping stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
Thank you.
I think I think we are good, right?
Yeah, we
We
are.
are
Thank you
good.
very much. It's been a wonderful day.
Okay.
Hello.
You? Sorry. Good
Hello,
afternoon.
sorry, please. Good afternoon.
Hello. Okay.
Hello, please, can you hear me?
Sorry. I think Taye Yusuf spoke first. So after
Okay,
Taye
yes.
speaks, everybody
Please,
can go ahead.
I'm sorry, so please, I want to ask for those of us that got scholarship, are we to pay the 20,000 before commencing the training?
The training has commenced already. Commenced 2 weeks ago. You're supposed to have access to the course for 2 weeks, which started 2 weeks ago. You get so that's why right now it's showing like you are going to take you off the course. You're not supposed to access the course before you must not pay before you access the course. You access the course for 2 weeks, then after 2 weeks, then they will take you off. So that's just it.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, sorry.
If I please go ahead.
All right. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, how do you know if you pass the scholarship examination? How are you guys going to send us message?
Yes, you are supposed to get a mail after that. But if you've taken that exam, just so that you have the scholarship.
I've taken the exam and I've not received any message yet.
If you don't receive the email, if you don't receive the message yet, maybe the mail has not been sent to you yet, because they are actually going through all of them, and to check the ones that didn't pass, they go to the second section and see that okay, they answered their reasons why they want to join the course. And when they see a good reason, they give it to you. But one thing I know for sure is that everybody that applies for this course wants to learn it, right? So for everybody to apply, they want to actually learn it. So that's why the first thing they give to them is they would send you once you finish that exam, they will send you the successful mail. It's not really about your performance, it's just that you take your time to do that exam, and then you get the access to pay the lesser amount.
Okay, meaning I can go ahead and pay the 20,000.
You can go ahead. Yes, you can go ahead, please.
Hello, Velvet. Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
I
ahead,
just
please.
checked my spam now and I saw the messages received. And so I've not been checking my spam all this while. The only one I receive on my inbox is this one with the link of the class for today. So about the exam, the email has been sent before and since May, and I've not even checked it because it was in spam. So what will I do now? What is the next step to take? Because I've not really attempted the exam before. The scholarship has not
Just go ahead. Just go ahead and do all the things they ask you to do on those previous mail. Start logging in, start taking the exam, start consuming the courses, everything you have access to. Yeah.
So can I still do the exam since the time has
You
lapsed
can.
already?
The
Okay.
exam, I think you can. If you can, let me know. You should.
Okay, no problem. Then I'll do that. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. I said 3:45. It's 3:45,
Good afternoon.
guys. What on?
Good afternoon.
Okay. Good
Yeah,
afternoon.
yeah.
My last
Sorry,
question.
you were saying something about sending an email for the payment. I don't think I've gotten any email as such because the only email I am checking that I'm seeing right now is the one that they sent me about the scholarship with my login details, and that's that. So I'm really surprised to be hearing everything about this payment on this live channel.
Are you on Slack?
Yes, I'm on Slack.
Are you active on our Slack channel?
Yes, I've been seeing the categories that you've been posting, but I haven't seen anything about this payment stuff.
It's, from what I perceive, you just joined the Slack recently.
Yes, yes, yes. Because I've been seeing the
That
one
could
you
be
posted. You posted about the categories
the category.
timetable. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. So you should have gotten a mail if you took the scholarship exam. Either the mail is lying down on your spam folder and you've not checked it. Because
I
most of those mails, even if you've not received it, it's fine. All right. If you've not
okay.
received it, it's fine. Okay. But every one of you that got the scholarship is expected to pay 20,000 naira for certification. All right,
Okay.
instead of paying 60,000 naira for the course. So the tuition is 100% free. That is 40,000 naira is taken off the course. You get.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you go to the Black General channel, check the paid messages. You will scroll down. You will see that the payment has been sent long before now. For those that have not received the mail, so one or two basically block you guys from receiving that mail. I don't know what could be the reason, but then if you have taken that scholarship exam, you can definitely go on to make the payment of the 20,000 naira instead of the 60,000.
And this the scholarship examination, I can't really remember taking any exam at all. I just filled the form and the reason why I wanted to study the course.
You better take that. You better take the scholarship exam.
Okay. Is there any way we
Just
can
log in.
apply for the exam?
Just log in to the platform. Go to my exams. You will see your scholarship exam there. Take it.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Please, sorry, sir. Please, one more question. Should I go ahead?
Go ahead, please.
Okay, please. After I saw the scholarship. The message essentially. I saw it on my, and I saw I can make 2 installments. My question is,
Okay.
if I'm able to make any of the payments now, how do I notify you guys to send the evidence of payment so that I'm
There's
not
a mail.
thrown
There's
out?
a mail. The mail that sends you the Easter short courses at now send that receipt as a proof of payment. If you've gotten the mail, where to
Yeah.
send where to make payments, it is there in the one of the steps there.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I should just forward it to the same email that sent me the message.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Sorry,
All right,
please,
guys.
Velvet. I've been trying to log in. Sorry, before you round up, I've been trying to log in. I've not been able to log in since. What do I do?
Send me a private message. I'll help you guys. I'll help you with that. All
Okay,
right.
thank you. Yeah, thank
Okay,
you.
you're welcome.
So, after not making the payment today, you'll be thinking of the course. Is that what you're saying, sir?
If the universities decide that we take you guys off, you guys will be taken off the course from Monday. But if they allow you guys to still stay, it's fine. It depends on the university. So they make the decision, not us. So you are paying
All right,
part,
sir.
all right? You can pay part if you don't have the complete money.
Okay, sir.
All right. Okay, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Sorry,
It's
I have
nice
something to
to
clarify. No, not to.
go ahead.
Okay, there was a group that you created. So there are some different products, which that's the supply and logistic, the retail, the golf tech, and other tech group, which I noticed that is only few groups that you have approved. And I created a platform there in Slack, and I also sent you a message in Slack. So I don't know if it is possible for you, because I have other different members that have joined my group in the retail technology. So I don't know if it is possible for you to accept the group and join the group then, so that any information that you channel it to the Slack group and also channel it to the WhatsApp group. That's the verification I have.
You created another retail group. Or
Yes,
Slack.
like the message you sent last week, which you said that each of
Was
the
on
member,
Slack.
yes,
Was on what?
yes.
Okay,
So I noticed
you
that.
sent me that invitation.
Yeah, I sent you a message on Slack.
I will check it. I will
Okay.
check it and join you guys.
All right, thank you.
I have a meeting. I have a meeting by 4 o'clock. One of the team. So I need to prepare for that meeting.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well done, everyone. It's nice to meet you guys. I hope everybody's satisfied now.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, almost. Thank you.
Everyone, have a great day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.